You're now tuned into Mic Check Waifu.
Yo, good morning. It's Polow. Born fly from Mic Check Waifu, one half of the Mic Check Waifu podcast. There's a quick video I wanted to make to share how I consume my anime. There's been people asking me, Polo, how do you consume so much anime? How do you keep track of the anime you watch to stay, prepared for the podcast that we do every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. EST, MicCheckWaifu.com. Check it out there. It's simple, man. I just use AniLists. So as you can see, there's my AniList profile. All the anime I consume. I'm still trying to update it with all the anime I've watched because I watch way more than 465 total anime, but I digress. The way I consume my anime is I use AniList.co, not my anime lists, not any other websites, but AnimeList.co. You can follow me there at AnimeList.co/user/PolowBornFly. But the way I consume my anime is I'm on my profile right now. The way I consume it is I go to my home screen, and on my home screen, once you logged in and create a profile, which I suggest everybody do, you can see all the anime you have. Anime in progress, so this is older anime that I've been watching very, very slowly that I just didn't finish or never finish. And I have the currently airing anime. So whenever I'm browsing anime, I browse through the season. I select, spring season anime. And what I do is I would click, let's say, for example, a couple of cuckoos that's out in 10 days. Let's do Summertime Renderer. That comes out tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is that instead of having it set to planning to watch, I set it to watching. So I open the list editor and I set it as watching. And what that does is that adds it to my watching list. So here I have my list of stuff that I'm currently watching, which is all the seasonal shows that are ongoing, which is hence why it says airing up here in the top left corner. And what happens is when the first episode of Summertime Renderer, when that launches, it'll show up here, right? So now you can see all the seasonal shows that I'm watching right now. There's like I said on the podcast, most recent podcast episode 147, I mentioned that I watched 16 episodes. This is how I keep track of it all, basically. So you got shows like Skeleton Knight in Another World. There's no new episode of that yet, so I don't have to worry about that. But you see these notification icons here, these little red lines. These shows what shows are currently out right now for me to watch. So for example, what I would do is I would go to I'm Quitting Heroing, and I will scroll down. This shows up the I'm Quitting Heroing profile page. I scroll all the way down, and here on the bottom left-hand corner, you can see all the sites that this show appears on. So for example, since I already have my High Dive account, listed on my computer, all I do is click High Dive, and it takes you right to the page that you need to watch. So I need to watch episode 2 of my I'm Quitting Heroing. And that's pretty much it. Once I complete that episode, I go back, I click home again, and then I'm Quitting Heroing. I just press this little plus icon. What that does is that marks it as complete, and now it's no longer notified, basically. So that's how I keep track of my anime. I need to make sure I'm Quitting Heroing now that I've checked that, but that's how I keep track of everything. I mean, you can see, if you scroll down here, you can see everybody that I follow. So hey, there's Crystal Light, there's me, and there's a bunch of other people that I follow that shows, hey, what's up, it's Fear, that shows what they're watching and what episode they're on and stuff like that. King Tang, I know he's not as good as keeping track, but hopefully after this video he'll get a little bit better at it. But that's all I do. I just keep track of watching the videos I watch like this. There's nothing special to it, but AniList.co has been literally fucking just unbelievably great for this podcast and keeping track of everything. Like once you complete it, it says that's complete. It disappears from any list that you have set here. You can see my manga in progress as well. Like it's been amazing. So AniList.co. It's the best site for keeping track of anime. It even works for stuff like, let's say this here. I know The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as a Typical Nobody. I know that's on Crunchyroll. It has Crunchyroll, Verve, YouTube. You can even go to their official Twitter site. Like, it's perfect. I just click that. Takes me right to Crunchyroll. Takes me right to the most recent episode. So it's great. That's what I use. That's why I use it. That's it, man. That's all I wanted to do. Create a little quick video to show you guys how I do things. Nothing too special here, but yeah, that's it. And as always, Mike
Now
check.
tuned into Mike Check Waifu Waifu.